This morning in Living Healthy, brought to you by Sturdy Memorial Hospital. Getting sick this winter, COVID or otherwise, might raise the question, an important one: should you go to the emergency room or an urgent care facility? Well, here now this morning to break it all down for us is Dr. Brian Patel, Senior Vice President for Medical Affairs at the hospital. Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Very nice to have you here. You know, this topic is one that is of concern for so many of us, but before we get to where the appropriate location may be, really, let's talk about the current state of COVID and Omicron within our communities here. A lot of people really kind of hoping that maybe we've crested a little bit, we're seeing the end of it. From your perspective, how do things look right now?
So things, thankfully, are starting to look a little bit better. We are starting to see less positive cases. Omicron was very different than the other surges. We tended to see a very big spike and then a rapid drop-off. So things are definitely moving in the right direction for the community from that perspective.
Which is encouraging.
Definitely. Something
we really want to see.
Yeah.
And with regard to children, I know many parents out there have been a tad reticent. They're not really sure exactly what they should be doing specifically. But when it comes to vaccinations for kids, what do parents really need to be mindful of here?
So we recommend, and it's approved now, to get vaccinations for any child over the age of 5. And we continue to strongly recommend vaccination because it really is the key to reducing the spread of COVID and reducing your chances of getting COVID.
Yeah, we got to look out for ourselves and others, really.
Absolutely.
Anyone specifically that parents should be consulting directly with, maybe their family's primary care physician? Is that what we're looking at here?
Yeah, if you have any questions about the vaccine or side effects of the vaccine or are hesitant about giving your child the vaccine, you should definitely contact your child's pediatrician and they can guide you through that.
Let's talk locations for testing. Best spots to really get that test. I think a lot of us kind of know by now, but if they're not sure, they haven't been out, they need a refresher, what should we know here?
So in general, we're trying to increase the access to rapid home antigen testing. So if you are able to get at-home testing, that's probably your best bet if you have minimal symptoms or you have no symptoms and you've just been exposed. If you need to find other places to get testing, you can call your local pharmacies. They are doing some testing, or call your primary care doctor and they can direct you as well.
Great, and as I alluded to in the intro here, let's really talk about the specific location, where we should head specifically, you know, in terms of an urgent care versus an emergency room versus a hospital. This can be overwhelming. Someone in the family's not feeling well, be it a child, a parent, a loved one, a friend. We don't know where to go. How do we decide which is the appropriate spot?
So in general, if you're talking about COVID, if you're having mild symptoms of COVID, best bet is just to stay at home and treat your symptoms supportively, try to get a test, and find out if you have COVID or not to reduce the spread. If you're having more severe symptoms, going to an urgent care is fine. They can do an x-ray, they can evaluate you, see if you need any other treatment. Really, you should be going to the emergency room if you're having more severe symptoms, severe shortness of breath, chest pain, dizziness, if you pass out, things like that.
Good to know. And we want to alleviate the pressure on the hospitals. So anything that the general public can do, does that kind of pertain to that as well? We don't want that strain to be too massive, really.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, emergency departments right now, unfortunately, are completely overwhelmed with the volume of COVID patients and just medical care in general because of everything going on with the surge. So anything that you can do to try to reduce going to the emergency department for non-emergency things is ideal.
And lastly here, Sturdy Memorial, I would presume, is a great place to work. There's a job fair coming up, isn't there?
Yeah, absolutely. We have a job fair on Thursday, January 27th at the hospital. You can find details for that on our website at sturdymemorial.org/careers.
Outstanding. Well, we wish you the best with that, and really, on behalf of all of us here at the Roadshow, thank you to you and everyone who's on that front line really doing this work day in and day out. It's appreciated.
Thank you.
Good to have you with us. If you guys would like to learn more all about Sturdy Memorial Hospital, this segment brought to you by them, of course, or to review this segment with Dr. Patel to learn more about the job fair, we've got links to these guys on our website, roadshow.com.